A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic move, President Trump has announced the deployment of approximately 800 National Guard troops to Washington, D.C., claiming that the Capitol has been overrun by violent gangs and criminals. This assertion, however, raises eyebrows among local officials and citizens alike, as crime rates in the district have reportedly reached historic lows. The president's statement comes amid a broader pattern of rhetoric that suggests a looming threat to public safety, a tactic often employed by leaders to consolidate power and justify controversial policies. Historians and political analysts have long noted that the narrative of an existential crisis can serve as a tool for authoritarian leaders who leverage fear to gain public support for measures that may infringe upon individual rights. In this case, Trump's portrayal of D.C. as a lawless battleground appears to be a stark exaggeration. According to recent data from the Justice Department, total violent crime in D.C. has decreased by 35% from 2023, marking the lowest levels seen in over 3 decades. Furthermore, projections for 2025 indicate an additional 26% drop in violent crime compared to the previous year. In light of these statistics, the D.C. Council has voiced strong opposition to the federal takeover of local policing, describing it as an unwarranted intrusion on local governance. Their statement emphasizes that the National Guard lacks the necessary training and knowledge of local laws to effectively contribute to public safety in the district. This situation raises crucial questions about the motivations behind the president's decision. Critics argue that Trump's rhetoric serves to distract from pressing issues, such as the ongoing Jeffrey Epstein scandal and unresolved global conflicts that he had promised to address. By fabricating a narrative of crisis, the administration may be attempting to shift focus away from its failures and consolidate its grip on power. The implications of this deployment extend beyond the immediate context of crime in Washington, D.C. Trump's comments during a press conference suggested that he views this action as a precursor to similar measures in other cities, including Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, Baltimore, and Oakland. However, crime statistics from these cities tell a different story. Homicides in Chicago have decreased by 33% in 2025, while Los Angeles experienced its lowest homicide total in nearly 60 years. New York City has reported the fewest shootings and murders in recorded history from January to May 2025, and Baltimore has seen a 22% reduction in homicides. Oakland, too, has experienced a 28% drop in overall crime. The disparity between Trump's claims and the reality of crime rates raises concerns about the administration's commitment to truth and accountability. As the president seeks to expand federal control over law enforcement, including immigration and customs enforcement, the potential for abuse of power looms large. Critics argue that Trump's approach mirrors tactics employed by authoritarian regimes, which often rely on fear and misinformation to maintain control. The challenge for citizens and lawmakers alike is to resist the narrative of fear and hold the administration accountable for its actions. The distinction between believing in truth and succumbing to lies is paramount in safeguarding democracy. As history has shown, the erosion of truth can lead to dire consequences for society. In a climate where misinformation can flourish, the responsibility lies with individuals to seek out accurate information and engage in informed discourse. The deployment of National Guard troops in Washington, D.C. serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between safety and liberty and the importance of vigilance in protecting democratic values. As the situation unfolds, it remains to be seen how this decision will impact the relationship between local and federal authorities, as well as the broader implications for civil liberties in the United States. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.